What's going on, YouTube world and Pamper Gang members? It's the boy with the Pampers and the toys, Al, recording from paradise. And please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. And also follow my Instagram, my Twitter account with the, what's up with? The boy with the boy, the Pampers and the toys. Oh gosh, my coffee ain't kicking in. I love coffee, and I do upload frequently whenever I can, and trying to change a little bit of here and this and that. But today it's going to be a a great video, a long time overdue figure that I should have talked about. GI Joe Classified Day. I know y'all see the box, and I told myself in one video that I was going to start having the actual action figure open before I even talk about it, instead of wasting time opening it up. But somebody had instilled in my ear, well, Al, ever since you did that video about Jimmy Woo, and it was an Eternals figure, I think it's best if you open up to the world, blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, that's fair, I'm gonna try to dare to be different. So today we're gonna be talking about Vincent R. Falcone. And if a lot of you don't know, he is the younger brother of Duke. And what's so crazy and ironic about this action figure is that, let's see, he's number 64. And people know I'm not really, too fond of the box that Hasbro presents to the world. I don't like the box. I want to see my figure if I open it up. So he's the younger brother of Duke, but I find something mighty strange, and I'm going to open it up and show you real quick. So, let's get this figure open up. Okay. Well, my opinion, this figure, I remember the cartoon, Vincent was like a ladies' man, and I remember, oh my God, what is her name? It ain't that many females in G.I. Joe, but I forgot her name that quick. Zarana went undercover as a mole, and I guess she kind of fell in love with him a little bit. He fell in love with her. She had that blonde wig on. So, Vincent is considered a ladies' man, the younger brother of Duke, but I'm about to get somewhere. He's supposed to be the younger brother of Duke, but in my opinion, he looks older than Duke. Like this figure right here, it makes him like he's in his late 40s or 50s. No offense, because we all gotta get old. But when you look at the cartoon, he looked much younger. So I don't know if Hasbro decided to just make something real quick of like, okay, this is Vincent, and nobody gonna notice that he looks kind of old in the face. Like he looks a little old. He looks older in the face, and I just didn't get it. But other than that, let me scoop my desk up a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. So let's look at the figure real quick before we look at the actual weapons and accessories. He's got double jointed elbows, which is pretty cool. I love that about him. You move the arm all around here. Arm movement is pretty great. Definitely pretty great. Articulation with these G.I. Joe figures, to me, in my opinion, kind of is sort of the same. Not really the same, but for certain figures, like, I think the average male figures, average body size, their articulation is a lot better than the buffer guys, the ones who are big. Like, you got your Destros, you got your Sergeant Slaughters, so their legs don't move so great. So then you got double jointed knees right here, and they're pinless, thank you to the higher skies. That I don't like pins. I don't like them in the elbows. I definitely don't like them in the legs at all. So a lot of times when you look at the articulation, a lot of G.I. Joe figures can't do the splits. or whatever, meaning, like the poses that you want your figure to have. So with him, I'm really pleased that he poses very well. And let's see, he got his trigger finger hands going on right here. So you see the trigger hands. Let's see. He's got the vest right here with his accessories, that you can't remove. But I think this right here should have been a little darker, this color, the camouflage. I think the camouflage should have been a little bit darker than what was expected. I like the boots. I like the articulation of the boots. This is the best looking kind of articulation of boots I've ever seen on a G.I. Joe figure. Ever. So, with that being said, let's look at the head. The head's going up and down. So the head moves pretty well, up and down, spin it all around. I think this vest thing is too kind of big for him. They should have did better when it comes to like making sure that it's on here very properly, but they didn't. So let's see, the chest area is always important to me when it comes to a figure. So that chest area is moving back and forth. Perfect. And let's see. Well, can't really push this leg all the way back like I want to. This one doesn't go all the way back, but this one kind of goes back a little bit, which is pretty cool. Making sure I got the figure right in front of the camera. So let's see what we have for accessories for this gentleman right here. So, he's number 64, so he got his little box right here. If I don't have so much stuff in here, I can't wait to get a bigger home so I can expand Paradise a little bit. I just don't want to keep no junk in here. Definitely. So let's see what this gentleman has. I think I feel something else up here, do I? Yes, I didn't. So here is Vincent's backpack right here. And it's got a couple of things back here, little water jugs, rope, kind of like an antenna, I guess, radio connected to the bag. So let's see, can this fit properly back here? Because a lot of times this stuff, they don't fit back here pretty properly. The backpack, it fits okay in the back to a degree, but if you drop him, the backpack will come off real easy. And here's another pet peeve that I kind of really didn't like, for real. They didn't have his scarf or whatever, his rag around his neck too tight. So it's kind of loose a little bit if you look at it. So you can always take that off and take off his head. See, that backpack falls off real easy. If you feel like this is kind of getting in the way of, just in general. But I'm going to keep it on him because it goes with him, so. And head still moves. But do y'all think he looks old in the face? I think he looks old. Look, they added like 15 years onto his face sculpt. So, with this being said, he does come with his hat. I don't know if Zarana's gonna like him. I don't know if Zarana like older men in their late 40s. So the hat doesn't cover up his front of his hair all the way, which is kind of a disappointment a little bit. He got that Guile Street Fighter thing going on, but it's military though. So he does come with two different type of weapons. First, let's talk about the knife right here. Here is the knife. The knife actually looks pretty good. It looks really decent. And definitely, I think that was a plus they added that. So you can actually pull the knife, put the knife right here. And if you wanted to, there is a way you can make it to where possibly that uh, just if you wanted to, the imagination. Hold on. But the backpack comes off real easy, and I don't like that. So that's a point that, actually he's going to pull the switchblade out of the knife and get somebody all the way together, cut some trees down, some limbs. So I think that's pretty cool. So, like I said, the second weapon, he didn't come with a lot of weapons. I would have loved for him to come with like a handgun. I don't think Vincent had a big role in the cartoon back in the day, like you would think, but it's all right. So he comes with looks like a pump handle shotgun, and it looks really good. I love the look of this gun. Anytime the guns look realistic, that's a plus for me when it comes to the actual G.I. Joe classified figures. So it does come with like some type of ammunition. Well, I think these are like the bullets. Nah, I know. Like the bullet clips, when he slugs the weapons. Whoever's aiming at that, he's great getting them all the way together. So let's put this around this man's hand. So it definitely fits kind of very perfect. Basically, I like that. I like this a whole lot. I don't want him to hold the knife, but how about it? Let's make sure he has a weapon in each hand. So, you gotta be very careful with this knife because I don't think his grip is like tight enough for the knife. And I would have thought he would have came with like some other kind of hands as well, 2 fist hands or something, but he didn't. But the figure overall looks good. I just don't like it that he looks older than his actual youth. So I want to do some compare and contrast. Let me for him to fall. Of him and G.I. Joe figures, because you got your bulky male figures and you have your female size. Then you have the average size G.I. Joe male figures. Looks like this backpack doesn't want to actually grip on tight, but we're going to try to do something. So he's standing up. So let me try to move my desk up a little bit to my camera, if possible. So first, we have a female figure, Zarana. Zarana is one of the tallest female G.I. Joe figures, so she's pretty tall compared to Scarlet, who I'm going to show in a minute. Then we have Dusty, our buddy Dusty. Dusty and him look like they can probably be around the same size. But then let's go to Scarlet. So I really need to be like showing up close and personal. So first of all, Zarana was the love interest in the cartoon. So just compare and contrasting, can't compare the female to the males, but just to give you the size of what Hasbro's doing when it comes to the size of the figures. So I do feel like him and Dusty are, well, I don't know. Dusty could be a little tad bit bigger than him from what I see. And as you know, Scarlet is the shortest female figure. So just comparing and contrasting that. And let's see. I'm gonna show one more figure and we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up like well, Scarlet's about to fall. And I don't know why. She's gonna get some balance on her life. So last but not least, let's get Destro. Now Destro may be a little bit bigger than him, muscular wise. They're probably the same size. Let me find one more figure that I feel like is a lot bigger than him before we wrap this up. Come on. There we go. So let's get, well, we tried, everybody. So let's get Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter, we already know off top is way bigger than him. So just comparing, contrasting the sizes of the G.I. Joe characters. So, but overall, I give him a 9.5 out of a 10. Only reason why I give him a 9.5 out of a 10 is because he looks old, man. He looks older. Like, Dusty's supposed to be younger than Duke. This man, whoever this man is they created, looks older than Duke. Like, he could be Duke's ancestor, older brother. Just being truthful. So, all right. So, I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also, follow my Instagram and my Twitter accounts, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys, listed on the screen right here. And just check me out, because Dusty's talking about me, y'all. Vincent, he will be uploaded on there on Instagram and Twitter. And thank you all. Everybody have a great day. I need to quit laughing at the end of my videos.